I'm gonna stand for the show.
Okay.
Like this.
Cool.
Yeah.
It looks good. I mean, it's not weird at all.
No.
Yeah.
Well, some people they like to stand because it gives a different energy during the show.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I don't know if that's the energy we're trying to go for.
I mean, it might be.
The problem would be like my zipper would be down or something, and I'd be
No,
like,
that's the energy I figure we're going for.
And welcome to Nerds to Men.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
We can roll with it.
Let's do it.
Let's roll with it, baby. Yeah, it's a new episode. We're here at New World Comics in Oklahoma City. I am Brad Reed.
Oh, you were serious.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
Cameo.
And I'm Buck.
Last week we had the triple open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The triple threat.
Yeah. Oh no.
It was rated what?
Yeah. Yeah. But this week we just are going to start with the cold. Is that a cold open, I guess? Like me just standing there creeping y'all out, and here we go.
I mean, it's no different than usual.
Right.
Maybe it'll give people a glimpse into what goes on behind the scenes.
Oh, I think they know.
Okay.
Yeah, they probably do.
I'm going to come out with a documentary.
Yeah.
What is it? There's Leaving Neverland. There's Surviving R. Kelly. What could this one be?
Please don't put me in any
What
of
could,
those.
what could this one be, Buck?
None of those. It would be none of those. For sure.
Just what's up with Brad?
Yeah. That's
What's
what
really
everybody
up
already
with
asked.
Brad?
That was
What Brad tells us.
That was a Diet Mountain Dew for those wondering what's up with me.
Whatever.
What's really
That's
in
a
that?
fake can. It's like one of those those disguisable cans.
Yeah, yeah.
I know what those are.
Do you?
Buddy,
What
yeah.
do you keep in yours?
Cognac.
Oh, nice.
The finest of the finest.
You know where you can drink some cognac?
Where?
At PaintNCheers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
I don't know. You might ask if they have cognac, but they have all kinds of other drinks. They got mimosas,
Ooh.
sangrias.
Ooh.
Yeah, which I think. Okay, so I was on their Facebook page and looking at some of their specials and everything. On Saturday at 2 p.m., they got the bottomless sangrias. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's $10.
$10.
That's nice.
So
Good
how
Lord.
bottomless are we talking?
I mean,
Like
I-
as quick as I can knock them back?
Yeah,
Or?
I mean, if you want to do it
While
like
supplies
that,
last?
yeah, probably while supplies last, because they have the same deal at 2 on Sundays for the mimosas. So,
okay.
yeah, those are great days. I would think to take a Sunday, go paint a painting that Adam will help you out with at PaintNCheers and mimosas. $10 bottomless mimosas. That's a cheap date right there.
That right?
After too many of those, it's not the only thing that's bottomless.
Oh.
Oh, someone's getting arrested.
See, I started off the show standing to be weird. Buck can't do that because he is bottomless.
Hello, nurse.
You've seen the people that like the people on TV that do like the news. They'll wear like tennis shoes and shorts, but
Yeah.
up here it's a blazer and a tie. Buck doesn't wear anything down there.
Nope.
Hello, Commando.
Yeah, crazy stuff. But let's go for a minute back to PaintNCheers.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you for sponsoring this fine show.
On Thursdays, they have Thirsty Thursdays, so it's a great place for date night. You can take a group of people. You can take your lady, your man, whatever.
Or both.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you're doing something that you should be doing, but
We're progressive, so
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
your sister wife, your brother husband. I don't
Yeah,
know.
you
maybe
might
not
be,
that progressive.
Either way, they are accepting of you down there at
Yes.
PaintNCheers. I know, because they let me in the building.
All right.
So reserve your seats right now at PaintNCheers.com. Paint with the letter N, cheers.com. And also, let's talk a little bit before we get into the show about New World Comics. You've got another superhero school coming up.
Yes, this Saturday is Superman,
Superman.
which is listen. If you're not a Superman fan, you will be by the time this thing's over. Honestly, when I figured out how we were doing this particular show and all the things that I could, because I used to just kind of sort of like Superman. He's absolutely one of my favorite characters now. Like, I know it's kind of cliche, like, oh, Superman's one of my favorite, but yeah, after this, you really get the idea of the entire world with Superman, and it's so great.
That's pretty cool because I'm not. I gotta admit, I used to be roommates with Jerry Bennett back in the day, back when we were young, and he was a big Superman. I think he still is a big Superman fan.
Yeah.
And I think he's actually kind of leaning more towards Spider-Man and stuff lately. Anyway, but he was a big Superman fan. I never got it because I've just never liked Superman. It's never been my favorite.
Show up to this week's superhero school.
That's interesting.
I can't tell you how many cool things we have going for this one.
Nice. I'm excited.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Not to give too much away. Superman's barely in it. It's all about the world of Superman with Superman just kind of
right on.
Yeah.
And is there any other special things going on?
So, man, Jimmy Olsen has a crazy life.
Right.
So we have that. But so that's superhero school, right?
Yeah.
But coming up later in the year, so first Saturday in May 4th, we have Free Comic Book Day coming.
Right. Nice.
It's going to be epic.
Can't wait.
And then New World
And
Comic-Con?
then, the last Saturday of July,
Yeah.
New World Comic Con.
But going back to Superman for just a second.
Yeah.
If you listen to the New World Comics podcast, which I highly recommend, not only because I helped do it, but because it's a great way to really learn and go in deep on comic books. Even the last one with Evan Sprinkle, who is a friend of the shop. So it's not always people who work here. Actually, I learned a new thing on that show about Josh Flowers.
What's that?
I completely thought he worked here for some reason.
Yeah. No, most people around here just kind of help out. Like that's the
Isn't
thing.
that cool that he suggests awesome comics and
No, I mean that's the community that we foster here.
Yeah,
Like it's everyone's here to help everyone else out.
Right.
That's pretty cool because you don't see at least the comic book stores that I've been to. You don't really see that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have like regulars that come in and be like, "Oh, hey, I see you looking at that. Have you checked out this one?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You don't see that anywhere
Well,
that I've been in. Anyways.
Well, it's because we want to make sure that everyone feels important and that they have their voice. You know,
But like he behaves in a professional manner that you think
because I've told people if they can't behave themselves, then
sure
they need to not act.
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
that's a good call.
I'm just saying, keep it professional, but keep it fun.
But the other thing on that podcast that people should listen to, y'all have a conversation about maybe how, like, your love of Superman might be a reflection of some of your own values and things. And
that kind of got thrown on me, and it was oh man.
Yeah, but Evan kind of makes the point that whether it's me loving Batman or Cameo loving Spider-Man, there's something that we connect to because it's like a reflection of our personality, and that may or may not be true in every instance.
Yeah.
Because I think I like some pretty dark characters that I just think are fun.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna force choke anybody. You know what I'm saying? But so like I say, it was a good, interesting conversation, and that's the New World Comics podcast that you can find everywhere except for SoundCloud that you find ours.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So we got a lot to do. We're going to have nerd trivia.
Yeah.
We're going to have some net worth and some nerd updates in just a second. All right, so we got a special guest right now, Stephanie Cerny. Say hi, Stephanie. Yeah, we were just talking about the New World Comics podcast. Which
Without you.
Yeah, but you are a co-host on that, so people should listen to that every week. But 3 out of the 4 people sitting here have seen Captain Marvel, and you're one of them. So
yeah,
we definitely, I thought,
there's no excuse to have not seen it yet. It came out on Thursday, and today is Monday.
There is an excuse because I work.
Because you hate women?
I work.
I think so.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just Stephanie. No. No, I just, I work a lot. So, but I do want to see it. I've heard like things where people have either loved it and people that were like, it was good, I didn't love it, but nobody said that it was horrible.
Okay, well, those people are wrong. Sorry.
But I haven't seen it, so let's keep it a little bit spoiler free, but you 3 tell everybody what you guys thought and, if you recommend it.
Yes.
Ladies first, so.
Yes, go see it a couple times.
Yeah. What'd you really like about it?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
One of the best things that I've been seeing is people like, oh, well, there's, no love story there. There's like the truest love story between two women.
Right.
In this movie.
And so like
friendship?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like this truest.
No, I'm just giving you a hard time.
Yeah, like this truest friendship that they have had for so many years.
Right.
And it's wonderful.
And that's the thing is sometimes you can have people that are friends that you love in a way that where you take out some of the things that maybe like I love Cameo because he there's all these things that I like about him, whereas my cousin I might love them because I have to. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And like my whole plan is that. Even if we lose our wives someday, me and Cameo will stay together.
If you can't be
raising his daughter
with the one you love,
right?
Be with Cameo.
2 men and a baby.
Love the one you're with.
Yeah. So Cameo, we're life mates.
Okay,
so
all right.
but I mean that is an interesting because it doesn't have to be a romantic love to be the subject of a good movie.
Oh, it was so perfect, and it reminded me so much of our friend Dre's daughter.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
When I was like, oh, her last name is Rambo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
And I was like, what was her first name? And then I'm like,
yeah.
What?
And you find it, yeah.
Like it was just.
Well, that's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All around that movie was just because I went in there because I talked to Buck after I saw it, and I told him that I went in there with low expectations, just like I did with Wonder Woman, because one, I didn't know anything.
Because you hate women.
Yeah, because you're horrible.
Yeah.
Like,
Who hates
what?
women here?
You, because you didn't see it.
You guys?
Well, no.
No, but I went because I don't know anything about the character, so I didn't want to, put my hopes all the way up and be like, oh, I thought this was going to be better than what I was making it out to be. So, I just went in there like, okay, this is a new character to me. I don't know anything about her other than what I've seen on like animated shows because I don't read the comics. So, and I think Brie, did her pretty well. Like when those trolls were saying that it was horrible. Obviously, they didn't see the movie, but I think she did pretty good from what I've seen in the animated shows. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think, she did a great job. Mm-hmm. Like, there's so much more I want to talk about because there was like some, some surprises for me, even though I know about, her history and everything. And I was just like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So here's where we're going to make sure that Brad has to do some editing. Weeks ago, I called it. I freaking called it.
Oh.
Yes.
You can see a clip of it right here.
I'll have to go back.
Yeah.
You'll have to kind of help me because I still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But so Buck called it. Man,
he did.
Yes.
He
Buck
did.
always calls it. Like, it's starting to get annoying.
But I will
Wait till
say that Goose stole the show for my daughter. So
Do you know what Goose's name is in the comics?
Yeah,
Chewie.
That's right. That's right.
Do you know why?
Because he likes to eat.
He's the second best co-pilot.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
Goose is also
He's the second best wingman.
Yeah.
Well, because see, I saw that they did like a lot of was it Top Gun references?
Yeah, and Right Stuff.
Uh-huh.
And, and then like hitting like the True Lies thing. Like yeah. Anyway, that we're giving out.
Yeah,
stuff.
I mean, it was like a like a buddy film between Nick and what's her face, Captain Marvel.
What's her face?
Way to go. Yeah, I don't even know what the name is.
The hero
the
of
girl, the
motion
blonde
picture.
one.
Yeah, go ahead and pull your movie ticket out if you need reference.
Yeah, wait.
So when I saw it the first time, I was let down a little just because my expectations had gotten so high. Like,
see, that's where you messed up.
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, I was trying to keep an even keel, and then I saw one of the clips from a talk show where like a Skrull's coming at her and growls at her, and she growls back and goes. I was like, all right, I'm in.
Man,
Right, yeah.
that was probably the best part in the whole movie.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the best part. You should go see it for yourself.
That's
to see
right,
The
you
best
should.
Part. No, but like that's what like got me on board, and I was like, yeah, the whole movie's gonna be, But afterwards it was I put her about Ant-Man 1.
Yeah.
And then I saw it again yesterday with the wife, and it was okay. Seeing it again with a clear head and kind of knowing what all.
See, I want to see it again without being a judge.
Right. I enjoyed it so much more.
Oh man, how cool were the Skrulls in the movie too?
I want to say so much, but I cannot.
Yeah,
The Skrulls were pretty awesome.
We'll have to do like a part 1 and a part 2
Next week, I will give my dissertation on the Skrulls.
Okay, yeah, that'll be. Yeah.
I enjoyed them. I mean, they really could have messed up the Skrulls.
Oh, I'm not saying that I didn't dislike the Skrulls. There's no point in any of the stuff that I've ever disliked a Skrull. I love them because they're the worst.
Yes.
Awesome.
So,
Although I was just like, "Where's my cow?" So y'all don't get that joke.
No.
Nope.
But we do.
That's the comics joke. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
yes,
But I will tell you this: at the very end, she turns into a Skrull.
Le
Dun,
gasp.
dun.
That's French for.
Here's the thing, though. It wouldn't surprise me because every time that we're not going to do any spoilers. Cameo throws a
Yep.
spoiler in.
Yep, I throw them in all the
All
time.
right, so at the very end, credits roll.
Or do they?
But there are 2 in scene
Yes,
credits.
so after
Yeah.
the credits, it's more movie.
And I'm like, where are you people going?
Oh,
you
and-
know
yeah.
there's some stuff to watch, and they're just leaving.
Yeah, the people that leave before the credits, like I'm like, are you a psycho?
Right.
Like, what is wrong with you?
But it was pretty awesome what they did for Stan Lee, though.
Man.
Yeah, like I almost teared up.
And I thought it was cool because I heard that like they mentioned Kevin Smith or something
We're
like
not
that.
going to say
Yeah, no
anything.
spoilers.
Well,
'Cause spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
That's
for
no spoilers.
Okay,
zone.
Cameo.
that though has been out because I guess Kevin Smith like saw it and then posted a video just
Here's
crying.
the thing: not everyone here knows anything about that.
Oh, I see.
Someone
I
here
see.
is probably going to stab you in the neck.
Was that a spoiler though?
Yes,
We're gonna
Oh.
have to blur his face because he doesn't like being on the camera.
you can find a picture of him right here.
Right. I just thought it was cool because like someday if Nerds to Men gets mentioned in a movie, I'll cry like a baby
You
too.
won't because you'll be stabbed in the neck.
That's funny. So anyway, that's pretty much. I guess I would like to know one more thing. Was it? Is it a pretty good stepping stone to Endgame?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, and it was an OP movie for my daughter.
So it's not one. Even if you
that's saying a lot.
don't know much about Captain Marvel, you don't want to miss it because
Well,
it's
if you,
important
yeah,
to
if you
everything
don't know
else.
anything about Captain Marvel, go see the movie,
Yeah,
and you'll
for
know
sure go see
a
it.
lot about Captain
Right.
Marvel.
Right.
And take any like young woman, young daughter,
Any person.
niece, anybody.
Any woman,
It's good.
Take
for,
'em.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
no,
take any child.
Yeah.
Any boy, any woman, any girl,
It's for
anybody.
everybody.
Everybody go
Yeah.
see it.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, that's Captain Marvel. It is in theaters now, and like I say, we'll have a much more spoilerific discussion next week.
Oh man,
and a
can't wait.
dissertation
Yeah.
about scrolls.
Yes.
All right, so we have a couple nerd updates real quick that came out last week, really at the end of last week. We found out that Arrow is getting canceled. And that was a Steve Amell, right? He
Yep.
put out a tweet saying that it was coming to an end. And for me, I don't know. I don't know if I cared that much because I quit watching it and then I heard it got better and I still didn't watch it. So
I've go ahead.
No, you carry.
I've been watching it, and it feels like things are winding down.
Really?
And they're saying it's supposed to be like a very shortened season, like 6 or 10 episodes,
yes,
something like that.
Yeah,
And yeah, it needs to be like shortened because, I mean, they can't help themselves but like have this one villain that has overarched throughout each season now,
Right.
As opposed to like, here's a little vignette, here's a 3-episode villain, here's a
Yeah.
one episode villain. Here's the 6-parter. Yeah, that's how they need to break these things up, as opposed to let's do this and let's do a flash forward and a flashback and
Yeah.
I think that the CW shows are too long. I mean, I really do. Like 30 or what is it? Like
It's
20.
like 40 minutes.
No,
40.
no. I mean, like it's like 24 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah.
like all of those. There's always filler. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about like from Supernatural to Flash to Arrow, like all of them. I think if you made them all a little bit shorter seasons, then I'd be down for that. But you know, I just feel like they kept doing the same thing over and over with Arrow, even and
Yeah.
I feel like the Flash is kind of slowly going that way as well.
Well, on Arrow, real quick, I'm kind of sad that it's going, just because I've been there from the beginning.
It's like graduating high school.
Yeah. And you see all these episodes, and there's like a couple seasons that were just like, oh my god, like y'all just wasted a whole 50 episodes. Let's say it was 2 seasons, a whole 50 episodes of crap. But with that being said, I mean, I still enjoyed it.
Right.
And honestly, before I saw Stephen Amell's parting video, I saw David Ramsey, who plays John Diggle. Excuse me, and he was posted a video or a picture saying thanks for the ride. It was awesome to play John Diggle. I thought he was leaving the show. I was like, oh crap, like he's gone.
Yeah.
Because like I said, this is before I knew Arrow was leaving, and
he's one of my favorite things about Arrow. So, yeah.
Here's the thing. I think that some of these characters will be found in other shows.
Oh yeah.
I
feel like that's what they should have done when Arrow started to fall off.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think Flash is going that way. I think what was a saving grace for this episode or this season, if you haven't watched it yet, I mean, it's no big spoiler, but it was Gorilla Grodd and King Shark.
That episode was awesome. Yeah, see, the last couple episodes have been amazing. Like the one where XS kept having to time travel.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah, we need more episodes like that that are okay. Let's break up the monotony of who's this mysterious villain and why can't we beat him?
Right.
I did watch the crossover episodes, where actually I think I maybe still had one left to watch, but where they switched and Stephen Amell was, and those were pretty interesting. I thought those were good. But is there more of that going on still? Because I heard that might kind of leave all that up in the air.
So the whole thing is like DC's known for its Crisis on Infinite Earths, and this last one was like, titled Crisis, right? So this next one, someone's guaranteed to die, and we wonder who it is now.
Yeah.
They're saying that there might be spoilers now because of that, but that's going to be the big crossover to like end things and start up other things, and things change because of that.
It is weird though, because you see how much Stephen Amell really loves playing Arrow, and I feel bad for him that it's ending. But at the same time, I'm not going to miss it.
Well, but here's the thing. I think that he's ready to go on to other things because, like...
I mean, he did a smashing job in Ninja Turtles, so, I mean... maybe he wants to do another smashing job on something else.
Well, I don't know what he'll do. He'll probably be Batman, watch.
Right. What if that's why he's doing it?
No, he's not going to be Batman.
I did hear like a list of like potential Batman.
Yeah,
and none of them were anybody I knew.
No, the kid that's Beast on X-Men.
Oh yeah, that was one.
Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah. Like it was a short list.
It's a whole bunch of people. Like he's out of the list. Like he's my pick.
Really?
It's
okay, out of the list. Okay.
Yeah, it's I'll take that kid.
Yeah. I didn't really. None of them was anything I was all that excited about. But what if it was Steve Amell? I don't think it will be.
I don't think it will be.
I mean, but in a way, he's been playing Batman for the last
10 years. Oh no, 8 years.
Yeah.
So
also a little bit of news. I guess it was the Suicide Squad, not Birds of Prey, but it was Suicide Squad. Deadshot. Will Smith is out, and Idris Elba is in.
Yes.
Rating up.
I agree. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, our friend Andrew Actright, who's on the Wild 1049 with you,
Yeah.
he was saying on Facebook that he was like, I think it just needs to be a white guy because Deadshot is a white guy in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
And to preface this, so people are like, oh, he's being racist. Andrew's black. Just want to put that out there. I don't want anybody to think anybody's being,
They're not mutually exclusive, man. No, I'm
no, but
tell him I said that. No.
Oh, he just heard it.
yeah.
He's coming after me now.
But yeah, I just don't want anybody to think that he's being racist or anything like that. But some people like
consistency throughout their media. Yeah.
exactly.
And I understand that. My thing is though, Idris Elba. That's I'm so excited about that because I think he's going to play an awesome Deadshot.
Well, sure. I mean, he's already playing some sort of super villain or whatever in the next Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah. Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah. Also, it'd be really weird if they changed him into a white guy now.
Yeah.
Like that'd be really weird.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they did it with Harvey Dent back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no. You're right. It would be a little strange, and I think people would be like, "WTF?" Like,
More so than they already are.
Yeah. I agree with that. So I'm excited.
It's like changing trading Terrence Howard for Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Right.
Just like that.
Yeah.
But other than those two, Deadshot and Harley Quinn, I think everybody else is we're gonna get like all new characters.
Yeah.
So
a lot of which you would have seen in superhero school here at New York.
Yeah.
Like Polka Dot Man.
Yeah.
Who the hell cares about Polka Dot Man other than me?
Right.
Peacemaker.
I was wondering, do you think I don't think he would be in the Suicide Squad. It might be somebody they're fighting, but maybe we get Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke because they didn't ever, he was going to be in the Batman movie and now it's a different thing.
We'll see. I mean, it depends on how all those contracts play out and what they're willing to pay and do.
Because I really was looking forward to that when I saw him at the end of Justice League.
Yeah.
Real quick, like going
Spoiler, 6 months later.
going back to CW, the next Supergirl episode is going to have John Cryer as Lex Luthor.
Oh, yeah.
And I just want to say, just from the trailer, he looks like he would be a good Lex Luthor.
Really?
Oh, so
Yeah.
we talked about this a while back.
Yeah,
but
and you were so anti.
Yeah, I mean,
so
he
this
looks.
is the first time we'll see him.
Yeah,
Nice.
he looks pretty good as just from the trailer, because you can't really grasp anything from a trailer,
Right.
But yeah, he looks pretty good as Lex Luthor, though.
Interesting.
Yeah,
The Arrow, kind of talking about that and Deathstroke again. The stuff with Deathstroke was my favorite
yes.
of the Arrow season. So
With Manu Bennett,
yeah,
that was dope.
I'd like to. I'm hoping maybe we'll see Joe Manganiello. What is it? Joe
Manganiello.
Yeah,
I like Mangello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works. That's a good one.
Now we have that sound clip for.
Yeah.
I like Mangello. Yeah.
You know where you can get some Mangello?
Oh.
Not at PaintNCheers. never
With
at
enough bottomless
PaintNCheers.
mimosas, maybe. God.
Bottomless and Mangello don't go hand in hand.
No.
There
Yeah,
goes the sponsorship.
I want some of that bottomless Mangello.
So, you were saying PaintNCheers, huh?
Yeah, it's a great place for date night, large parties.
Mm-hmm.
They were voted in the Oklahoma I always get that messed up. Oklahoma Gazette as the best place for an adult party. So you and your friends should go out to PaintNCheers in the Plaza District here in Oklahoma City. If you haven't been out there, it's a great place. They have all kinds of places to eat and shop, and then you can paint a painting. With your loved one or any of your friends, and you'll want to take it home, put it up on your wall. It'll be so awesome. You'll have a great time because they have all these great drink specials that we mentioned earlier. Not the Mangello.
Okay.
But maybe Jello shots.
Oh, you know what they should do?
They should
Is
have a
Mangello shots.
Good night, everybody.
But they do on Thirsty Thursdays have $2 Boda or. Now I'm all messed up. $2 Boda box wine. And then on Saturdays at 2 p.m., they've got the bottomless sangria. 2 p.m. on Sundays, bottomless mimosas. Awesome. So get your seats right now. Reserve them. PaintNCheers. That's paint with the letter N, cheers.com. And you can even go to their Facebook page and see what they're going to have as far as the paintings go coming up for the week. So if you wanted to do flowers or if you wanted to do some other kind of thing, not Josh Flowers. You won't paint him,
You
but
can paint him. I've painted him before.
weird.
Like one of his French girls.
Have you painted Josh?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
For superheroes.
Yeah,
cool.
for superheroes. Yeah.
So but not like I say, you can see what they're going to paint and then pick which night you want to go. They got all kinds of Fridays and all the nights that are available. So go to PaintNCheers.com, and you know what that brings us to? Not a book yet.
Oh, dang
no,
it.
you were getting excited. You were getting excited.
I was.
But we got a couple of.
Yeah. Which one do you want first?
Let's go with.
Let's
net
do this
worth.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Net worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone's favorite or least favorite game or ambivalent game.
It's my most ambivalent game.
Yep. So net worth, just because of the popularity of actors and actresses, doesn't mean that translates into their pocketbooks.
That's right.
Sometimes people have a whole bunch more money than you'd think, and sometimes they have a whole lot less. But as Dave Chappelle pointed out, once you have a certain amount of money, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
all just stupid fake numbers anyway.
Right.
So this week we have people who've played the same character or essentially played the same character facing off.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
So first things first, who has more money, Bill Murray or Dan Aykroyd?
Okay. Okay.
So first off, what is Bill Murray worth?
Okay. I'm going to say Bill Murray, $67 million.
All right. Cameo.
Okay, Bill Murray, let's do 80 million.
Okay, and Dan Aykroyd.
$42 million.
60 million.
Dan Aykroyd has $135 million.
Way off.
Dang.
Way off.
Bill Murray has $140 million.
It makes sense he has more.
But
Yeah.
just 5 minutes, like that's
But not
that's a
too
drop
much
in the
more.
bucket.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
all those indie films don't pay much. Wes Anderson needs to open up the pocketbook a little
So
more.
they were both Ghostbusters. How's this?
Mm-hmm.
Captain Marvel versus Captain Marvel. Brie Larson versus Zach Levi.
Ooh.
I don't even know.
She's Oscar.
What else is Zach Levi?
He was Chuck. He was.
Okay.
Love the
Okay.
show.
And then in Thor, he played Fandral. Like he replaced, one of the guys.
Okay.
The guy who was before him. Yeah.
All right, sure.
So Zach Levi. Oh, and he was in Tangled. You know, he
Oh,
was,
yeah.
Yeah, he was the Prince Charming in that.
I'm gonna
Whatever.
go. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, so Brie Larson,
Yeah.
I'm going to say she has, let's go 70 million.
Okay.
And you can go, are we going to
No,
go?
you go.
Okay.
Go. Yeah.
Then Zachary, I'm going to say he has 30 mil.
All right, I'll go 18 million with Brie Larson,
Okay.
and Zach. I'm gonna say let's give him like 10.
Interesting. Okay, so Brie Larson has $10 million.
Oh, dang. I was waiting.
Now, let me remind everyone, these are
Last
as of-
year's.
these are as of right before the show when I Googled these.
Right.
So, yeah, and everything is claiming whatever last year was. So, like, after taxes, all that, this year, we'll have new results for everyone.
Yeah.
But as of right now, Brie Larson has $10 million.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Zachary Levi, $8 million.
Nice.
Wow.
But, post Captain Marvel and post Shazam, that should change.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's 1-to-1,
Yep.
sort of.
So, let's go Catwoman versus Catwoman.
Nice.
Michelle Pfeiffer versus Anne Hathaway.
Why didn't you do Halle Berry?
Halle Berry.
Reasons.
Halle Berry. I like that.
Good
one.
ones.
Michelle Pfeiffer,
Yeah.
110 million.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway,
Yeah.
85 million.
Okay. Cameo.
Let's do Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah.
let's go 100 mil.
Okay.
And then Anne Hathaway, let's do 90.
Interesting. So Michelle Pfeiffer has $80 million. Anne Hathaway has $35 million.
Ooh, I would have thought Anne
Right.
making more bank. Of course,
She's
like
in
we
Devils
said,
Wear
some-
Prada.
Well,
and
yeah, I mean, just because it says that's what they're worth doesn't mean that's what they've spent.
sure. Yeah,
I mean, she could just be eating the most expensive food every day
Yeah.
and feeding everyone
doesn't
else.
she live in New
Right.
York? That's expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the expense.
Yeah. All right.
All right, so this one's a little speculative. It's not 100% confirmed, but we're going White Queen versus White Queen because they're saying Jessica Chastain is playing White Queen in the new Dark Phoenix movie. It looks like it. It's not confirmed.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay.
And who was White Queen? That wasn't Lelandra's sister, was it?
No, blonde with the mental powers. wears,
Emma
lingerie.
Frost.
Emma Frost. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I heard that she might be playing Lelandra's sister.
that's weird.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're speculating that it's White Queen.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So Jessica Chastain versus January Jones.
January Jones. Who is she?
She was White Queen in the X-Men First Class.
And do we have any other
And
movies?
she was on Mad Men too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jessica Chastain and January Jones. Okay.
Yep.
So, did I go or did you go last?
It doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Okay.
If you want to go first.
I'll do Jessica Chastain as 40 mil
Okay.
and January Jones. Let's do 10 mil.
Okay.
I'll go 12 for January and 20 for Jessica.
Oh man, so close. Jessica Chastain has $20 million.
Uh-huh.
January Jones has 10.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. So last one here. Spider-Man versus Spider-Man.
Oh,
Andrew Garfield versus Tom Holland.
those are good ones because Toby would have probably been like out of ridiculous.
I looked, yeah, Toby Maguire.
He's hanging out with Leonardo.
He has
rich, so
more money than
yeah. Okay.
just about everyone. on
Andrew
this list.
Garfield and Tom Holland though. I'm gonna say Tom Holland. I'll put him at 32 million.
Wasn't he Billy Elliot?
What?
Who was Billy Elliot?
I think that was the Nick.
Nick Holt was.
Holt.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
That's like 15, 20 years ago, man.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. Wait,
Oh, that would've
Tom
made it.
shaking his head. No, what? Oh, that's right. It was the kid that was the thing. Jimmy Bell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or Thingless. Anyway.
And then Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Give him 9 million.
Okay.
Okay.
I
What
feel like I
did
was
you
way
say?
wrong.
What did you say, Tom Holland?
Why the hatred?
I mean, what else has he done?
He's in the
He was in.
war movie with the I'm blanking on it now. What is it? What's the war movie?
Oh, the war movie with Andrew Garfield?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't remember now. Yeah. it's like
Bonesaw Ridge. Yeah.
Hacksaw.
Hacksaw Ridge.
There you go.
Hacksaw Ridge.
Yeah.
Okay. all right.
Bonesaw. Bonesaw's
All right.
ready.
Then I'll change mine to
Bonesaw's ready.
15 million.
All right. That's stupid. All right, Cameo, what you got?
What did you say Tom Holland was?
Yeah, he said 32.
32. Okay. I'll say Tom Holland 22
Okay.
and Andrew Garfield 18.
I think it should be higher for some reason.
I don't think so.
Andrew Garfield has $10 million.
Oh yeah.
See?
Tom Holland has $4 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, right?
Wow. That's a couple of those movies under his belt.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He must be like spending it like nobody's business.
It's well, and he didn't get paid all that much for the Spider-Man thing, just because it's like so much over so many movies, so it's like per thing, And
He
he's
needs to be
young,
asking
and
for it.
well, and they wanted to make sure that like he had that want to. So yeah,
Tom, you need to go up your. If Andrew Garfield's making more,
well, it just had been born. Okay, so
Yeah.
he did 2 full Spider-Man movies, has $10 million. He did 1 full Spider-Man movie, has 4. I'm just saying.
you made me go up on Andrew, and I was
I didn't
was
make you.
close.
I said, "Are you sure?" All right,
Evil.
fine. Let's go into the trivia.
Yeah,
Okay, nerd trivia.
So I couldn't find the buzzers. So I guess you'll just slap the table?
Yeah, I'll just say ding and you say dong. No, don't.
All right.
Edit you out.
Right.
Oh,
Dong.
Hey, Brad.
Yeah.
Have you finished the Mr. Miracle trade?
No.
Okay, cool. So first question. In the Mr. Miracle miniseries, you find out the gender of the second child. What is it?
Go ahead, because I'm still on the first kid.
Girl.
Ha! Yep.
I'm probably going to lose.
It's all Mr. Miracle stuff.
Oh,
No, it's not. All right, Brad, this one's for you. For John Constantine's birthday, Swamp Thing grows what for him?
some cannabis?
Yep.
Yeah, ding.
Oh yeah, you didn't ding or dong.
Well, it should it fits that it's the cannabis one.
Yep.
I forgot.
Why? Number 3. This is a Marvel question. Just so
Okay.
y'all know. What is the real name of the first Quasar?
I hit first.
Yeah, you did.
Wendell Vaughn.
Yep.
I just wanted to make it look like I thought I knew it. I didn't know it.
All right. Number 4. Name a good episode of Gotham.
Oh, Brad.
None.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm tied up.
All right. Number 5. What planet is Groot from? Cameo.
Planet X. Right?
That is correct.
Okay.
All right. Number 6. What was the first Ninja Turtle ever drawn? Cameo.
I know this one. It was Michelangelo.
That's right.
Dang it.
Do you know why they like pizza, though?
Why?
Because Kevin Eastman was a pizza delivery guy.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. And not on the quiz. So
Nope. So, bonus point for me.
wasting our time.
All right. This next one. Godzilla's name comes from a combination of these 2 animals.
Do you know it?
No, I don't know. That's why I didn't ring.
Oh.
Cameo, let's hear it.
Gorilla and a big fish. A whale.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Booyah.
Nice.
Godzilla.
Yep. Gorilla whale.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Did you got the answers before?
No.
Yes, you did. That's
No, I
I got
didn't.
here late. I throwing
Whatever.
all
What?
this
You
out.
got here late? No one would have known that.
What?
So, number 8. What's the first appearance of Cyclops?
You want
Cameo.
this one?
No, you go ahead.
Oh, you don't know.
You don't know?
You mean you don't
The
know?
first appearance of Cyclops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What issue?
Oh. Can I go? 420.
Issue 1.
I'm just kidding.
Cameo got it. Yeah.
I thought we were sticking with the theme earlier.
No. Only you, sir. Only you. Number 9. Who was the first Flash?
Jay
Yeah.
Garrick.
Yeah.
Played by John Wesley Shipp Jr.
All right. Last question. What does Marcellus Wallace look like?
A bitch.
Oh!
Wow.
Dang!
What?
Dang!
What a country? Not a country I've ever heard of.
Man, are you going to bleep that?
Nope, I'm leaving
one,
it in.
two,
It's nerd
three,
trivia.
4, 5,
I got spanked.
7.
There's
Yeah.
no reason to even count.
He looks like Luke Cage. Like, I would have picked him for Luke Cage.
I mean, yeah. Ving Rhames is, yeah. He's a handsome fella.
Yeah.
Well, that is your nerd trivia. Cameo won it this time.
Finally!
You know, I did. It doesn't surprise me because Cameo is far more knowledgeable in being a nerd.
Well, thank you, Brad.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
But you know what that does bring us to?
What?
Oh, but yeah! Oh, yeah. So we get to find out because, like we mentioned, we record this on Mondays. The new comics come out on Wednesday. So we're going to preview you with what we think is going to be good coming up and talk about what's good in the store. So
Yeah.
I got a few that I'll recommend real quick.
Yeah.
And one that will stay right there. The Incredible Hulk. This one was given to me
Yeah.
because it's a special issue. If anybody can zoom in and see, they'll know. They'll get the joke.
Yeah.
But
it's not a joke when we're all not laughing.
Right.
it's issue 420.
Yeah, but this one really is a very special and touching issue.
Especially if you saw the red ribbon.
Yeah. So, do you want to
Wait,
tell
wait.
everyone?
Let me see the front of that. Is this?
Wait, you haven't read this, have you?
No.
Okay.
This is the. It's the. I know which one this one is. Actually,
so you joke, but let me talk about this.
Yeah, yeah.
So
actually.
one of Hulk's old sidekicks ends up getting AIDS, and and he's there on his deathbed, and he is begging Hulk for a blood transfusion.
Right.
Because it's proven in the past that a blood transfusion from the Hulk cures what ails you, and it'll give you superpowers like it did with She-Hulk.
Right.
But Hulk is terrified of doing it because he doesn't want to turn his friend into a monster because it's never predictable on what it does, and the next thing that he's afraid of is giving AIDS the gamma radiation, like turning AIDS into a Hulk thing.
Right.
So he has to let his friend die. Or has he just has to make that choice, and his friend's sitting there like, listen, man, you can't let me die, and he's like, I don't know what to do.
That's it's interesting because there's a kind of an inside joke around here about these issues, the 420 issues, but y'all had mentioned this one on another episode of the New World Comics, and it was like, I was like, wow, that's a deep story.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize until just now that this is that one. So that's really cool. The one though that this was suggested to me, and I gotta mention this because I think Cameo will love it.
No.
It's called Creepy.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
And it's got 48 pages of fiendish fiction. So I think you should read that. You love clowns?
No, I don't.
You don't?
I'm good.
That's good to know.
But is this one new? Do you know? I know this was also
that's an old
is it?
issue, but it comes from the old creepy magazines.
Nice, yeah. But everybody knows up here that I love all this creepy stuff, so that's what's in my bag.
We know. We've seen.
What do you got over there, bro?
Oh, well, thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Wait, Cammy, you don't have anything?
Here,
I'll let you talk about this.
Okay.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, because that finally came out in trade.
Oh, you want to talk about it now?
Yeah, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Fantastic Four, amazing. Come get it. It's awesome.
Yes.
Yep.
So this is them coming back and, getting the whole family back together again. And which one does this go to? Issue?
It's right before Doom.
Okay. All right. So what is it? Issue 5?
1 through 4.
Yeah.
Or is it 1 through 4?
I believe that one is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
1
yeah,
through
yeah.
4. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So issues 1 through 4. So somebody's getting married. The Thing.
Yep.
And he is, kind of sad that the whole team isn't there. And then somehow they get a message. Oh, look who it is. It's the other part of the family with their grown kids now. Well, somewhat grown.
They're older kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're, what did you say, preteen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Teenagers.
Teenagers. There we go. But yeah, this is an amazing story. I was never really into the Fantastic Four. I did, watch the cartoons growing up.
Yeah.
But I might have had maybe a handful of Fantastic Four comics. But so Buck loves them so much. I was like, you know what? Let me see them come back because they've been gone for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
The whole team. I mean,
It
the
was
Thing.
rough. Yeah, I mean,
the Thing and not Fantastic. Human Torch.
Yeah.
Were had their own little adventures, and this kind of hints towards that just a little bit, not too much, but yeah. So now they're all back together again and having more family adventures. And like I said, you should totally get this trade paperback if you don't have the first 4 issues.
Yeah.
I co-sign on that. I also I think it's cool to see like some of the things that the kids can do and
Yeah.
their powers and how that propels the story along too. So
Yeah, it's so incredibly well put together.
it is, and
Yeah.
like it's the same thing that Cameo said. I've never really been a Fantastic Four fan, but now I am, and now like I got people will be looking at my books on my desk at work, and I'm like, read this Fantastic Four. It's awesome.
See,
so.
I am a huge Fantastic Four fan. You have your Jack Kirby, Stan Lee stuff. You have your John Byrne stuff, and you have this.
Nice.
I swear that this is the third best run of Fantastic Four of all time.
Well, how lucky are we that we get in on it?
I know.
Right off the bat.
Yeah, we're 6-7 issues in right now, and I'm already calling it that.
Nice.
Like, that's how good this is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which I need to read issue 7. I haven't read that one yet.
Well, they all die in the end. Oh. No.
Spoiler.
All right, so coming out this next week, some books that I'm guessing are going to be pretty good based on how good the last couple were. So we have the Avengers No Road Home. Looks like we might be seeing Conan pop up.
Yeah.
Either this issue or the next one.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you're going to get your Avengers versus Conan. And this story has been crazy awesome so far.
I'll have to check out the Avengers. I haven't started that one yet.
Yeah, it's a weekly series. It's going to 9 issues, and we're halfway there now.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool. So the next one, the Batman Grim Knight, which for those that don't know, the Batman Who Laughs is introducing the Grim Knight, who's essentially the Punisher Batman.
Right.
And we're going to find out about his origin in this.
I cannot wait for this one. The Batman Who Laughs has been one of my favorite things to read the last few weeks. It's been awesome.
And if you like sad things, prepare for this, because I'm sure it's going to be the saddest thing that's ever happened in anything.
Right. I imagine it's almost he's kind of like Batman if he was also like Arrow, where he kills people, but or like you say, the Punisher.
Definitely. Yeah. Strapped with that many guns.
Yeah,
Man.
I love it.
Although, how does he walk around all silent like with all that? Anyway, who cares about sounds in comics? So next up on the list, something that came out this last week, Young Justice issue 3. It's more of the old band getting back together, and you find out that a certain character has kind of had a life outside of the team, which we haven't seen this character in quite some time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, just to spoil it for you guys, that's as a see,
nice.
Crazy things happen.
It is.
And then the last thing that I want to talk about, Batman issue number 66, which is not Batman 66, like there's no Adam West, whatever. This is the perfect follow-up to your Batman issue 50. So it's a nice little conversation with Catwoman and a certain guest star, which, with all the things that's going on in Batman, you don't know whether or not things are happening or things are not happening. Let's leave it as ambiguous as we can there.
Right on. One thing I was going to mention, is it this month that Detective Comics 1000 comes out?
Yes, March 27th.
March 27th.
Yeah, we should have Jerry Bennett signing here drawing here on sketch covers until he can draw no more.
Oh, so there's going to be a little bit of a little celebration.
Yes,
for this.
a celebration.
I can't wait.
It's a celebration.
I can't wait. Here at New World Comics in Oklahoma City, just south of 63rd on Meridian. So check out the podcast. Come into the store. They've got the stuff we've just told you about. They've got all kinds of older issues, single issues.
Stuff we haven't told you about.
Yeah, lots of stuff we haven't told you about. But yeah, those are the recommendations for Obaka. And that's pretty much the end of the show, fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got all kinds of more podcasting to do, so we'll have to wrap this one up.
Alrighty.
Well, make room.
Fellas, Dirtman for life.
Yeah.
Keep it nerdy, baby.
Yeah.